Street's not heard yet.
No, I'm not. The coach leaves Marshall's at 5:15.
Yeah, well, it's only a cock's stride. You've quarter of an hour yet.
I know, but Betty asked me to meet her there at 5:15, so we'll get a good seat.
She's already got a good seat. Don't look like that. Not bad for 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I'd better go.
Now have you got everything? Your little camp stool and your tent and your coloured television?
Yes, thank you. I've got everything I need.
Except Charles, and she's having him.
Oh, look, you better get in. You're going to catch your death cold.
You worry about yourself, madam. And don't forget, if she throws that bouquet at you, grab it. And don't get off with any Arabs. Hey, and you better get going. You're going to be late.
All right, well, goodbye, and thanks for letting me stay the night.
You never have got her up otherwise. Oh, off you go. Enjoy yourself. Try, love.
Bye.
Bet, select!
Hey, come on, take that smile off your face.
I'm sorry, dear. I know I shouldn't be like this, but there really is rather a cloud over the proceedings.
Go away. Has somebody found just cause an impediment, have they?
No, not their proceedings, our proceedings. Mr. Pritchard, Fred's successor.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Pritchard.
Won't be joining us.
Well, it was me that told you.
Oh, yes, of course.
Does Fred know?
Don't see it's any of Fred's business.
Well, that's one way of looking at it, but on the other hand...
If you have a constructive suggestion to make, Bet, I am perfectly willing to listen to you.
Well, he is Johnny on the spot, is Fred. He's here, he's working, might even be persuaded to stay.
Not sure if I want him to stay.
That is up to you.
A little bit on the right there, I think, love.
Am I? Do you know, I'm not surprised. I've been told I've got an astigmatism. Yeah.
On the other hand, Bet, I wouldn't like you to run away with the wrong idea. Now, I have no complaints about the way Fred works. Occasional lapses, yes. But in general, I was satisfied, which is more than I can say for that wife of his. When I think what I did for them, I would never have expected that she'd turn on me like she did.
Hard luck on Fred, though.
Oh, well, they're married now. They're an entity.
Yeah, well, just an idea. Might be worth asking him.
Pleading, you mean? Begging?
Now it's easy, Mrs. Walker.
No. Move your head up. That's better.
Well, say something, even if it's great or upside down or something.
It's all right.
Oh, just what I needed, a great dollop of encouragement, that is.
Look, you're not hanging a flag up.
How about you, Else? I'm getting nothing from him.
I don't know. Looks upside down to me.
Oh, well, it's not. It's right road up.
Oh. Well, I bow to your superior knowledge, and as a token of respect...
That's not the way to show respect. Not to Union Jack.
Oh, well...
Not with a Yankee salute.
Old habits die hard.
Oh, I bet they do.
Yeah. Well, you may have served with the British, but I fought with the Yanks.
And one, Else?
And won. Look, I've got a cup of celebration coffee on if anybody wants one.
No, our Susan's in the house. She'll make a cup.
Oh, well, blow you then.
Hey, how come?
All right, come on.
Hey, any chance of a bacon butty and all?
Oh, you might get milk and sugar if you're lucky. Oh, Albert.
What?
You're a credit to the street.
I always have been.
You speak up a wee bit, I can't hear you.
Mate, wait for the naval officer.
Do you mind?
Oh, sorry, love. I'll see you. I've got a heavy date with the redhead. Oh, hello, Albert.
Hi.
You're silly.
Who are you talking to?
What?
I said, who are you talking to?
Hold on. I'm talking to Granny, I'm trying to.
In Glasgow.
Well, that's where she lives. It's great Uncle Albert getting his own in as usual. Do you want a word with him? She wants a word with you.
Oh, does she? Right, well, make it as quick as you can on account of the price. Huh? Oh, I'm all right. Apart from the pain in my legs and nobody cares. Right. Well, write a letter. It's time you stirred yourself. Yes, righto. Ta-da.
you do that for?
Because I finished.
Well, I hadn't. I wanted to say cheerio.
Well, I said goodbye for you, didn't I? What about a cup of tea?
You're a very spoilt old man. Do you know that?
Well, when you get to my age, you expect it. Here, why don't you stop here till your dad comes back?
Because I've got to get a job before I go back to university. Life isn't one long holiday for everyone, you know.
Well, you can get the job round here in the holidays.
Round here? I was thinking of something a bit more exciting like London. And anyway, what is there to keep me round here?
Me?
That's another good reason for going to London.
Cheeky.
Do you want a bit of Dundee cake?
Aye, go on.
Now, if you'd shaped yourself, you could have got your money in last week. Then I could have gone to London with Mavis and Betty. I mean, look at them. Neither of them have got husbands working for them, and they're going. Huh, what am I talking about? Husbands working for them, as if I have.
I tried, didn't I? But it was bank holiday. There's more bank holidays now than soft mick.
Well, there's no law against knocking on doors on bank holidays, you know.
They don't want me, do they? I mean, I work on bank holiday, but they won't have me.
Oh, yeah, you'd work on bank holiday and have the rest of the year off. I mean, look at that. Black and white telly after all the years we've been married.
If I'd got the money, you could have gone.
Oh, forget it, Stan. You'll not change, so just forget it.
Well, I didn't bring it up.
I said forget it.
Why can't we go to Rovers? Any Rovers got a colour set. Anybody invited.
Well, I'm not anybody, am I? You don't care who I'm beholden to, do you? You got about as much pride as go and get a clean shirt on.
What for?
Because this is an event, and we don't get that many of them.
But they won't see me.
I will, and I don't want my enjoyment spoiling. What bit I have.
You be careful, Fred.
Yes, Mrs. Walker. Pack horse I am. Nothing but a flaming pack horse.
Just what I'm after. Give me a lift with them chairs, Dobbin.
I'll be glad to get out of here. I must have been mad to start here in the first place. You know that, don't you?
I do, Freddie, I do. That's something I've always said about you. He's mad.
Yeah, and I'm not joking either, lady. Get out of here, get another job. Labouring, driving, or something, I don't know. Get away from all this nag, flipping nag. You know me, I must have been Dulally to start here in the first place. And then there's the money. I'll be on a foreman's money in 6 months. You'll just watch.
Something, Fred. If you were acting, you wouldn't win out. And I'll tell you something else. Pritchard's let her down. She's not got anybody for you.
No skin off my nose.
Suit yourself. Just a piece of information. Now tell us.
Where do you want this thing, any road?
Oh, now let me think. All the chairs are facing this way. I think we'll have it back there.
Oh, and I can do without the comedy routine and all.
Go on, you know you love it.
Get out.
What the hell was that?
Listen, you just look after what you're doing, will you? Leave what I'm doing to me, OK?
Fred, could you see to the cellar?
I'll do for her, I will. I'll flaming do for her.
She wants you, Freddykins.
Shut up. Come in.
Hey, and there are ponies and rabbits and hedgehogs. Lots of hedgehogs. Hey, and do you know what I saw once? A fox. Have you ever seen a fox?
No.
Oh, well, you know Basil Brush, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen him, haven't you?
Yes. I've seen it on television.
Aye, well, a fox is just like that. Just like Basil Brush, only real. So what do you say? Would you like to come and stay in the country with your nana?
I don't know.
Hey, we've got a doggy, too. A big Alsatian. It's supposed to be for security reasons, but it's as daft as all get out.
Well, it sounds lovely, doesn't it, Tracy?
Yes.
Yes, but we've been busy, haven't we? You know, we try to go somewhere nice every week. Bus rides and Bellevue and trips into town.
You are a lucky girl.
Yes.
Are you going to ask Nana your riddle?
Oh, hey, what riddle's this, then?
Have you found out the weight of a whale?
Oh, I don't know. How do you find out the weight of a
You
whale?
take it to a railroad station.
Very good. That was lovely.
Elsa,
Give us a chance to get me coat off.
shut your eyes.
What for?
Just shut your eyes and do as you're told. Are they shut?
Come on, you daft devil.
Right. Come on. No peeping now.
What are you doing?
Right, you can open them now.
Oh, where did you get... Hey,
No, it didn't come out no back window, and it didn't fall off a lorry neither. It's strictly legit, that. It's just this mate of mine's got a second-hand shop. It's not brand new, but it's perfect. Anyway, I told him what a fantastic landlady I had, and how only the best was good enough for her. Then I catalogued all the favours I'd done for him in the past, and hey presto, he came across with this. It's yours for the day, Duchess.
Is it colour?
Would I get you anything but full glowing colour, would I?
And it works?
Like an Irish navvy on payday. Of course it works, don't it, Stan? We've had it going.
Oh, it's lovely.
Passionate.
Yeah. You better get a tie on and all.
Yeah, well, Hilda, we were thinking, that is Stan and me was thinking, well, it's more for you, this, you know, than us rough fellas, like all them hymns and pageantry and crying your eyes out and that, you know. So we thought, like, that while you're wallowing in the royal wedding, me and Stan would take advantage of the extended hours at the Rovers. Because it doesn't happen every day of the week, does it, Stan?
No.
Yeah, show us how to work it, then.
Right. Well, you see now, they're your channel buttons, like BBC One, BBC Two, ITV, right? And then that's your pictures and your colour and that. You can monkey around all you want. I mean, it's yours for the day, like I said.
How do I switch it on?
Simplicity itself. Flop.
Right, well, don't make a noise if you come in.
Wouldn't dream of it, Hilda. Would we, Stan?
No.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Focusing the attention of this last crowd. The royal party which will shortly be leaving.
Aye, but is it allowed?
Yes, I'm allowed. I'm 18 now. This is the first drink I've bought for anyone in the pub, so feel honoured.
Well, I'm not stopping you. Hey, Mike, you think you can find this young lady a job during the holidays?
Is he kidding?
No?
Well, how far are you willing to travel?
Anywhere?
Well, ask around, love, but don't be too hopeful. Anyway, I'll see you.
Hey, Stan, how are you fixed for boozing money?
Oh, not flush.
Me neither. Still, if we play our cards right and stand next to some generous people and that... All right. Come on.
Fred, give me a moment, please. Fred. Now, you'll be happy to know that I've thought over the whole staff problem, and I have decided, in my wisdom, to let you stay on.
Oh, that's a bit of a turn-up, Mrs. Walker. What about this Pritchard fella?
I prefer you.
Well, I have made other arrangements, as you know. I'll have to think it over. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll think it over and I'll let you know what I've decided, eh?
Yes, do that.
It's a bit throng in there. I'll get on. I'll tell you later.
I'll get on with Select, Fred.
Well, let's have a bank holiday every week, then. I mean, I'm the one that's paying the so-called workers, remember? I'm the one that's losing production. There's a country on its knees, and all they can think about is a flaming holiday. What do you mean, Sposa?
Now, who was it told me that you'd been invited to St. Paul's?
Well, now, actually, Elsie, it wouldn't be undeserved. And I'm sure that far less worthy people are there.
You know, I'm not so sure she's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wedding. Everything all right, Bet?
It's not working, Mrs. Walker.
Oh, come now.
I know how to do it, Mrs. Walker. It is not working.
Oh, no.
Do you know anything at all about these things? I mean, do you know what you're doing?
I know as much as anybody in this pub. That's not saying much.
Oh, Fred, whatever happened?
I'm blowed if I know, Mrs. Walker.
Well, get on the phone and get an engineer.
Today? I'll never get one today.
Try, Fred, try.
No, we'll have missed the procession arriving at St. Paul's.
I think I'll go home.
Oh, give it a minute, love. Probably only needs a good kick.
Oh. Nothing.
Hello, love. It's me.
Oh, hello, love. I thought you'd be busy.
I am. Listen, I've got to keep quiet. I'm supposed to be looking for the television engineer. The set's conked out.
Oh, I am glad.
Anyway, that's not all. I've been having a word with her this morning. She wants me to stop on here. You know that fella, that was coming, Pritchard? Well, apparently he's let her down. He can't turn up.
Oh, what did you say?
Well, I just said I'd let her know, you know.
Good for you. You let her stew for a bit. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll come down and have a word with Madam Walker. Now, don't argue. Just put the phone down. My set hasn't conked out.
Why are we
waiting? Why are we waiting? Why are... Oh, hey, look.
No joy, Mrs. Walker.
Well, they turn, you see, they turn. Len, can you see anything?
It's a mystery to me.
Well, I said it would be.
What's up?
It's on the blink, isn't it?
Mrs. Walker, could I hazard a suggestion? I mean, would it be worth a tenner for you to have a good picture, like?
Why, do you know someone who can help?
Oh, yeah, definitely, but a tenner, like?
I've no option, have I?
Right, you stay where you are. Stanley, come with me. Quick, Stan, get it unplugged.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Elsa, you're going to watch the royal wedding on your own telly in the Rovers with a £5 in your purse. Their telly's bust, but are in them this. You'll be the hero of the hour.
Oh,
Come on, Stan.
right.
Hey, what about Tommy Carter? He's the whiz kid on these, isn't he?
Well, he used to be. He snuffed it 3 weeks ago, didn't he?
He didn't.
Keeled over at Trafford Park watching Lanky play.
Would you flaming believe?
Oggies to the rescue. Come on, Alf, get that one off, lads. Why me? Oh, hurry up.
Messing with this blooming thing for two last half hour.
We're missing the start anyway.
Here we are. Now then, just get plugged in there.
Can you all see at the back?
There we are, Mrs. Walker. There's your picture. I think we said a tenner.
Don't know what you'd do without us. Excuse me, would you mind removing your wig?
How much longer? My stomach feels as though my throat's cut.
Will you be patient? I can't watch weddings and make you an early lunch at the same time.
Who said that about lunch? I thought we were having dinner.
We are having dinner, only I call it lunch. There you are. That'll do you no harm.
What's that?
It's deadly nightshade. We use it quite a lot in Scotland.
Deadly nightshade? That's poison.
That's how we get rid of our grumpy old relatives.
But I'm not being grumpy. But just it's too much for me. It smells so good.
Flatter down. It's broccoli and it's good for you. Go on, eat it. It's Mr. Baldwin.
Oh, why?
Hello, Albert. You get on with your nosh. And I must say, it smells very good.
Do you want some?
Oh, no, no. I'm only here a minute. You were talking about a job down the pub.
Oh, yes, sit down.
Oh, thanks. Well, I don't know. It must be fate. I got back to my pad and this mate of mine phoned from the smoke.
He means London.
I know what he means. Sorry.
Well, anyway, he's got this wine bar in Chiswick, and he's always looking for bright birds as barmaids. And not much money, but you get a lot of tips.
That sounds great.
Nothing you ever saw it. Not in London.
Albert, these girls aren't like us. They don't stay in these back streets for the rest of our lives. They go around the world, some of them.
Was she going to stay in London? Answer me that.
Right. A flat goes with a job. You share with 2 other girls, okay?
That sounds marvellous.
Right. What do I tell him?
Tell him yes.
OK, well, look, I'll see you later about the details.
Right, well, I'll be ready anytime. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What do you think of that, then?
I think you must be off your rocker. Your dad'll go mad.
Well, in that case, we better not tell him whose idea it was to ask Mr. Baldwin in the first place. Wouldn't want to get you into trouble.
I shouldn't grumble, really. I mean, as country clubs go, it's very nice. And the accommodation's lovely.
Yeah, well, it's just the clientele then, is it?
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, there's a lot of money in the Midlands, and some of them enjoy chucking it about. Oh, the majority are pleasant enough, but a few of them go out of their way to make you feel like the hired hand.
Which you are.
They needn't stuff it down your throat, though.
Right. Can we have some again, Bet Love?
Hey, steady, Jan. You got the last round.
No, go on, take it off him. He's coining it in over there.
Oh, when you're ready, Bet.
Oh, now, doesn't he look happy?
I have just been doing my good deed for the day.
Oh, and is she happy as well?
As a matter of fact, she is.
What are you having?
I'll have a large Scottish for you, please, Alfred.
I'm sorry I asked. Can we have a large Scotch with that order, love?
Looking forward to working for the tycoon again,
Oh, over the moon.
Yeah, and don't forget you're under Ivy this trip. I've got all the trouble I can handle.
Yes, you can tell, can't you, that we're just good friends.
And that's not easy with him, is it, Chuck?
Excuse me, no.
Right, Stan, here we go, over the top. Mrs. Walker, I think we have a little transaction to, transact like, you know.
Yes, I wanted a word with you. It may have escaped your notice that my set is still unrepaired.
Ah. Yeah, well, I mean, I said nothing about that, did I? I mean, if you recall my exact words, they were, would it be worth it to you for a tenner to get a good picture? And you've certainly got that. You can't deny that, can you? Thank you very much indeed, Mrs. Walker. Always a pleasure to be of service to you. How about that then, Stan? Hey?
Very nice. For once, I got here before you spent it.
Oh, hello, Hilda.
Goodbye.
Could I have a word with you, Mrs. Walker, please? You'd better come through.
Oh, we may as well have a fine man.
I hope this won't take long, Mrs. G. We are rather busy.
No, it won't take long at all, Mrs. Walker. Fred tells me you've asked him to stay on.
Yes, I have. I've suggested that we revert to the normal arrangement.
Not quite, Mrs. Walker. I don't mind him working here as before, but he's not living in. I don't intend to carry on my married life as a separated couple. And as it obviously would be uncomfortable for us to live here, he can live with me. I hope you see the point.
That's agreeable to me.
Good. And as you won't be providing bed and board, we will be negotiating an extra payment in lieu. I had thought $12.50 a week.
World War III, do you reckon?
Yes.
You haven't seen Rita, have you, or Len?
Len, they were in earlier.
Oh. Yeah, I think they've gone window shopping or something. She said something about furniture.
Oh, dear. Well, if you see them, will you ask them to give me a knock? It is urgent.
The house isn't on fire, is it?
I can't smell oats.
How'd you get on?
Well, how do you think? You stop on here, you live with me, and you get an extra 10 quid a week to make up for your bed and board.
Get away.
Oh, you didn't marry rubbish, you know. Now, collect your things later and I'll see you at home. OK.
Right.
Charlotte.
Hi, heck, Fred. I knew she wasn't behind the door, but I didn't know you'd married Wonder Woman.
Me neither.
Hello, love. Hey, it's not like drinking at 4 o'clock.
No, there's not like it. By the way, Emily's been looking for you. She wants you urgently. She said to give her a knock.
No chronology. She was in earlier on. She said it was urgent.
Come on.
Well, let's have a drink.
No, we can have a drink later. Come on.
Elsie said you were. Yes, I'm glad you got the message. Come on in. I can only think it's with my name being on the form.
Pardon?
The application for fostering, my name and address was on it as a referee.
Yeah.
Well,
What about it, love?
when they couldn't get you on the phone, they gave me a ring to see if I could help. It was a Mr. Worthington. I think you've met him.
Yes, we have.
Well, they've got a boy. A 13-year-old boy in urgent need of fostering, and he wants you to get in touch with him as soon as you can. With Mr. Worthington, I mean. I've got his address and telephone number.
We'll ring him.
No, we'll go. We'll go, Len. Thanks, Emily.
Come on, love.
Thanks, love.
Bye.
Ta-da.
Good luck.
We're back at the street at the same time tomorrow when Elsie Tanner begins a new career. Coming up in just a moment, our daily visit to Emmerdale.